Earlier in the year at Computex, I saw two interesting things. The C8 was getting a little bit of a refresh with some aluminium front panels. You guys know how I love silver. Even though I'm not a huge fan of these fish tank cases, this is one that really stood out to us this year. And you guys have told me in the comments that you love this case. More than the C8 aluminium, we saw this. This is Antec's new fan called the Nova fan. And it's a high performance, high airflow fan with an aluminium hub. So what I decided to do was, you know what? Let's do a really clean and minimal build in the C8 with these really nice fans. And we'll test the thermals because I want to see what the deal is with these new fans. Let's do a beautiful build to inspire you guys to build beautiful and practical PCs of your own.
This video is brought to you by VIPSCDkey.com. Have you ever installed Windows 11 only to see the watermark of death? You don't need to fork out a couple of $100s for a key. You can grab one from today's video sponsor, from VIPSCDkey.com for a tenth of the price. You can use our code GEAR to get 30% off for this month only. How good is that? That takes that already cheap Windows 11 key and makes it even cheaper. It's easy as placing your order. Bingo bango. You've got your new key on your orders page. You chuck that key into the activation screen and you're good to go. No more watermark of death. Use code GEAR to get 30% off for this month only. Link in the description.
I ran a set of different tests here. We did some noise normalized testing, which equalizes the acoustics, as well as full speed 3200 RPM testing as well. And as you're seeing here, with the noise normalized testing, these fans perform exceptionally well, especially at idle. But what we're seeing is when we're running at 3200 RPM, the deltas between the noise normalized and the full speeds are absolutely huge. These new fans from Antec are insanely efficient, although they are also insanely loud at the same time. But overall, the performance with these fans is pretty darn good. If you're interested in any of the hardware used in this build, there's a PC part picker list down below. Usually when it comes to fans, I won't talk too much about them because most of the time they're the same. But these Nova fans stand out because these are some of the first high performance fans that I've seen that are daisy chainable. And I'm not talking about fans that are connected in a fan frame. I mean proper PWM fans that'll do 3200 RPM that can be daisy chained. Why this is a big deal, when you're looking at high performance fans for systems, they'll have individual cables and it can become a bit of a nightmare. So the fact that these new Nova fans are daisy chained, for me, is an absolute win. And I gotta be real with you, I put them to max RPM when I was testing and kind of playing around with these fans. They're insanely loud. In fact, at Computex, I had like a little display thing for these fans saying, don't put your fingers in these fans because they'll get cut off. I've never seen that before, like for a fan display at a booth. Yeah, I can see why now, because these things push a serious amount of air. If you don't care about how loud your system is going to be, then these Nova fans will be very interesting for super high performance applications. Like I said, I don't really care too much about fans, but these are fairly interesting. They have this little PWM controller box. This is not an ad for these fans, by the way. I just thought these were interesting because this is something that I saw that stood out to me at Computex, and now I have them here so I can tell you guys a little bit about them, because we get asked about fans a lot and I don't typically talk about them. The other thing is these don't have RGB. And I really, really dig the fact that they don't have RGB. What we're seeing as well with a lot of the PC tech at the moment is it's moving away from having RGB in basically every component and going back to the things that matter. And that is performance. To me, that's all I care about. If you guys don't know, I have rack-mounted editing PCs. My gaming PC is in the Lian Li A3 M-ATX with no light, completely blacked out. For me personally, and I know that this is becoming more popular, people don't really care about the fanciness of all the lighting and that stuff anymore. We're kind of out of that phase. We've kind of teased our way out, and it's back to all the things that matter, and that is performance. And that's kind of where the Nova fans really shine, is these are super high performance fans. And that's it. I don't know why I'm talking about fans. I just thought they looked cool with the aluminium hubs, and yeah, these are just cool fans, I suppose. I mean, that's the point of them, right? Anyways, yeah, let us know if you enjoyed seeing a build video where I just build a PC for the sake of building a PC, because we've already reviewed this case. But it's December, guys. I gotta be real with you, it's December. It's really hard to kind of come up with video ideas because everyone's in La La Land. Everyone's like, no, the year's done. We're not doing that anymore. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy, I suppose. I'm gonna go and work on some other videos I've got cooking at the moment. But this one was cool. I actually really enjoyed building today, guys. I haven't just built something for the sake of building, so I did have fun with this. We'll catch you next time. Did I say use? When do I say use? I never say catch use next time. Who am I?